Hello and welcome to Martin Survival. So today instructor Sean Kelly and I are going to show you how to construct and build a shelter that's excellent for this area. This is called the dugout shelter. So stick around and let's get started. All right, so welcome back. Now what we've done here is we took a shovel and we dug this 6 feet wide. Now in a survival situation, a lot of people that end up in one do not come prepared, so you most likely will not have a shovel in the back of your vehicle already bugged out. So what would I use? Well, around me I have lots of cottonwood trees and all the roots are starting to poke out through this bottom bank here. So I would cut one of these roots and I would use that as a makeshift shovel to dig this out. Now this would take a lot longer than a shovel, of course, because I can scoop out a lot more dirt. So you got to really think about calories when you're doing this and just kind of pace yourself. You don't want to work too fast because, like I said, that's going to just burn up all of your energy. You're going to sweat and that leads to dehydration and you're going to get real hungry, and that can get your morale down, and not only that, put you in a pretty bad mood, especially in a survival situation. Like I said, you want your morale to be positive the entire time. So like I said, what we did is we took this shelter, we dug it about 2.5 to 3 feet down, and then we lined some willow trees in here. And this is going to keep me off of the ground and give me somewhat of a mattress to sleep on. Now, is the willow the most comfortable thing? The answer is no. I would prefer some of these dead grasses around here, but really there's not that much of a choice. The dead grasses that grow along this bank is all foxtail, so that's gonna jab into my side, it's gonna get stuck, and I'm gonna feel that all night. So the best thing to use in this case is this willow. So we line this, and now I'm gonna take you through the second step. Now, since we got that cottonwood from the top and we sawed that down into the correct size, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start lining the top almost into a skeleton frame. And then from there, we can line it with vegetation, almost like making a debris hut. Now all we're doing at this point is layering this top with vegetation, and once again that's willow, and we just have enough room to get in and out of our shelter. So once this roof is complete and we get multiple layers of willow on top, I can build my fire pit, and not only I have a good shelter to keep me dry, but I also have a fire to keep me warm.
All right, this dugout shelter here is almost complete. The last thing I want to do is I want to dig my entrance out into a slope as the gradually tapers down deeper and deeper for ease of access.
All right, so this is the end result of our shelter. This is built. We have our vegetation on top. We have a good thick layer. We have our bedding on the inside and our fire pit right in front of us. We also made 2 little seats here to where we can cook food, hang our water bottle up and disinfect water and whatnot, and get our morale up a little bit if we were in a survival situation. Now, Sean, tell us how many calories this would take with a rabbit stick or a digging stick, and explain how we did that with the shovel. It's tremendous.
Like you mentioned, Jeff, we use a shovel for this operation. If you were to use a digging stick or you can dig with your hands, it'd probably take a good full 8 to 10 hours of sweat and tears. If you don't have ample calories or a good water source, this sort of shelter here might not be possible.
Absolutely. And even this, with this shovel, go ahead and show them what we used. We just have this little shovel here, and this thing took us, what do you say, 3-4 hours just to build this using modern day. Yeah, 3-4 hours just using modern day technology. So you know, a little fold-up shovel, keeping it in the back of your vehicle if you do decide to travel long distance or go explore lands. You know, having a shovel is very, very important tool to your kit. I cannot recommend it enough, because if you do get lost or if your car breaks down, you're going to have to make something like this, and the shovel will come in handy. So I do appreciate you joining me for this video. And Sean, where can they find you on YouTube?
Find me on YouTube under Corporal's Corner.
Good stuff there. I've seen it. I'm a subscriber of his, and he's going to be teaching at some of my classes when martinsurvival.com is up here shortly. So once again, I'm Jeff with Martin Survival. We appreciate you joining me for this video, and we'll see you in the next one.